to the final judgment, the parable of the dragnet cast into the sea suggests that at the end of time, there will be a separation of the good and the wicked. The image of God as the potter in today's first reading suggests that God can take what comes out wrong in our lives and reshape it into something good. St. Alphonsus de Liguori, the founder of the Redemptorists, was born in Italy and took a doctorate in law at the age of 16. He lost the first case of his career and fell into a deep crisis. He heard an inner voice saying, "Leave the world and give yourself to me." He was ordained a priest, then a bishop, and he became a doctor of the church. He founded the Congregation of the Most Holy Redeemer with preaching as its charism. It's interesting to look at his life. He was so strict, maybe he took law, he was so strict with his priests, disciplined them, and he suspended those priests who celebrated Mass in 15 minutes. So if I go on preaching, you should be happy about it. His fellow, at the end, although that happened at the end, his life was very tragic in a way that his own priest, the congregation he founded, his own priest suspended him from his congregation as founder of the Redemptorists. You can see the potter, how he works in people's lives. Looking at the life of St. Alphonsus. We are all a work in progress. God may have begun a good work in us, but God has yet to bring it to completion. Judgment belongs to God at the end of time, and the judging God is also the Creator, God who constantly at work to bring good out of evil and new life out of what has come out wrong. As humans, we should be very slow to take on God's work of separating good from the evil. As Paul says in his first letter to the Corinthians, "Do not pronounce judgment before the time, before the Lord comes, who will bring it to light the things now hidden in the darkness." What are the lessons we learn from the gospel, from the scripture readings today? We need to learn tolerance and compassionate understanding. The lesson of this parable is that the church is a mixed body of saints and sinners, good and bad fish. There will be always a temptation on the part of some who feel they are more faithful to separate themselves from the unfaithful. But Jesus reminds us that the final judgment resulting in reward or punishment is the work of God. Thus, we must learn to be tolerant, patient, compassionate, and understanding of those who seem to us to fall far below the requirements of the gospel of the kingdom. Let us acknowledge, as St. Paul did, "I am what I am, the grace of God."